City life, fast, modern, convenient. Province life, quiet, simple, peaceful. But here's the truth. Choosing the wrong one could completely ruin your retirement. For many foreigners, the Philippines feels like the perfect retirement destination. Warm weather, friendly people, low cost of living. But once you decide to move here, you face one of the most important decisions of your life. Should you live in the city or the province? At first, it sounds simple. Some people think cities are better because they're modern. Others believe the province offers a peaceful paradise. But here's what many expats don't realize. These two lifestyles are completely different worlds, and choosing the wrong one can lead to frustration, loneliness, or even regret. So today, we're diving deep into the reality of both. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which lifestyle fits you best. City living in the Philippines. Metro Manila, specifically the areas where most expats choose to live. BGC or Bonifacio Global City, Makati, Ortigas, Eastwood, and the suburban cities of Alabang and Las Piñas in the south and Quezon City in the north. A one-bedroom condominium in BGC, the premium expat district, with its walkable streets, international restaurants, world-class malls, and the specific comfort of an environment designed partly around international standards, rents for 35,000 to 80,000 pesos per month, 600 to 1,400 US dollars. This is genuinely more expensive than some Southeast Asian comparisons and requires honest acknowledgement. A one-bedroom in a quality but non-premium Manila condominium, somewhere in the Quezon City, Pasig, or Mandaluyong corridor, 15,000 to 30,000 pesos, 260 to 520 dollars. The range is wide because quality varies enormously. Cebu City. The IT Park, Cebu Business Park, Lahug, and Banalad neighborhoods most popular with expats, 20,000 to 45,000 pesos. 345 to 775 dollars. Davao City, significantly more affordable than Manila or Cebu. Good expat quality accommodation in Matina, Lanong, or Bahada, 12,000 to 28,000 pesos. 205 to 480 dollars. This is one of Davao's most underappreciated advantages. Healthcare in Philippine cities. Metro Manila has world-class private hospital infrastructure. Makati Medical Center, St. Luke's Medical Center in BGC and Quezon City, the Medical Center, Cardinal Santos Medical Center, Asian Hospital and Medical Center, these are genuinely excellent institutions by international standards. They have specialist capabilities across virtually every medical discipline. Cebu's private hospital infrastructure, Changhua Hospital, Cebu Doctors University Hospital, Perpetual Succor Hospital, is genuinely excellent. Not quite Metro Manila's concentration of specialist capability, but outstanding for a regional city, and more than adequate for virtually any medical need a retiree is likely to face. Davao has Southern Philippines Medical Center for public care and a growing private sector, including Davao Doctors Hospital and San Pedro Hospital. Good regional health care. More limited than Manila or Cebu for complex tertiary care, but significantly better than anywhere outside the three major cities. The specific healthcare argument for city living is not abstract. It is this. If you're in your 60s or beyond, if you have any ongoing health conditions, cardiovascular, metabolic, musculoskeletal, oncological, the distance between you and world-class emergency care is a genuine quality of life factor and a genuine safety factor. Safety in Philippine cities. Expats can live in the established expat neighborhoods, use ride-hailing services rather than street taxis, exercise standard urban awareness, and do not put themselves in unfamiliar situations at late hours, manage the city's safety environment without significant difficulty. It requires active navigation, more than the province requires for most types of crime, but it is manageable and is managed by hundreds of thousands of expats and long-term foreign residents in Philippine cities every day. Province living in the Philippines. Now we enter the territory where the numbers become genuinely extraordinary for Western retirees, and where the gap between city and province becomes one of the most significant financial arguments in this entire comparison. Let me give you the provincial numbers across different scenarios. A comfortable house, not an apartment, a house with a garden, in a gated or semi-gated residential community in a typical provincial town in the Visayas, Luzon outside Metro Manila, or Mindanao outside Davao. 6,000 to 18,000 pesos per month. $104 to $310 for a furnished house with air conditioning, a functional kitchen, and reliable security. A two-bedroom house in a good provincial location, the type that many long-term expat residents ultimately choose for the space, the outdoor area, and the sense of genuine residential living rather than condominium existence, 10,000 to 25,000 pesos, $170 to $430. These numbers require a moment. A two-bedroom house in a pleasant Filipino provincial community for under $430 a month. That reality has no equivalent in most Western countries and very few equivalents in the rest of Asia. Healthcare in the Philippine province. This is where province living requires the most honest conversation, and I want to have that conversation directly because softening this reality produces bad decisions. Provincial healthcare in the Philippines ranges from adequate to genuinely limited depending on which province, which town, and which specific medical need you are addressing. Most provincial towns of reasonable size have a rural health unit, the government primary care clinic, and either a district hospital or a small private hospital or clinic. For primary care needs, GP consultations, basic diagnostic tests, minor procedures, routine prescription medication management, these facilities are functional and affordable. A consultation in a provincial private clinic, 100 to 500 pesos, $2 to $9. For moderate secondary care, a broken bone, a manageable infection, a routine surgical procedure, many provincial hospitals can provide adequate care, with quality varying significantly by the specific facility and the training and experience of the available physicians. For serious medical needs, major cardiac events, strokes requiring intensive intervention, complex surgical emergencies, oncological treatment, neurological crises, any condition requiring intensive care, the provincial reality is frequently inadequate. The specific consequence of this inadequacy is transfer. Transfer to the regional referral center, transfer to the nearest city hospital, and in serious cases, transfer to Manila or Cebu. The transfer time matters enormously and needs to be part of your decision if healthcare is a realistic concern for you. A retiree in a well-connected provincial town in Cebu province, 1 hour from Cebu City by car, has a very different emergency medical situation from a retiree on a small Visayan island where reaching adequate hospital care requires a boat crossing, a road journey, and a total transfer time of several hours. A retiree in the towns of Laguna or Batangas within 2 hours of Metro Manila via the expressway has a different medical reality from a retiree in the mountains of Benguet or the far reaches of Palawan. Safety in the Philippine province. Provincial safety in the Philippines is one of the most significant arguments for province living and one of the most underappreciated aspects of the city versus province comparison. The specific crime profile of most Philippine provincial communities is dramatically different from the urban crime environment. Petty theft, scams targeting foreigners, traffic-related dangers, opportunistic crime, all are significantly reduced in smaller communities where you are known, where your presence is noted, where the social fabric of the barangay provides the kind of community visibility that is the most effective crime deterrent available anywhere. In the genuine Philippine province, community safety operates through the barangay system, the smallest administrative unit of the Philippines, typically a community of 100 to 1,000 households, where foreigners' presence, vehicle, and daily patterns are known to virtually every family within a remarkably short period of arrival. This community knowledge cuts both ways. You have less privacy in the province than in the city, but you also have a form of ambient safety through community awareness that no amount of CCTV or security guards can replicate.